Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru. It is October 15th, 2025. I'm here for my Wordle and Quordle of the day and to celebrate this day back in 1582 when the Gregorian calendar was first adopted. This is the Prague clock, which shows all of those calculations. And of course the sun is here because it is a solar calendar. So October 15th, we're going to start with the word solar as our inspiration word for the day. I love this because it's got an S, an L, an R. So we already knock out a couple of those or a few of those common letters. We're either going to get them placed or we're going to have to just exclude them and look for other things. Well, we got one placed and then also an O. So we are going to try to figure out where that goes. It doesn't go there, so it's going to go here, here, or here. Most likely here or here, or could even be a double O. You know me, I like the double O. It's going to be hard for me not to just try the word scoop. All right, but let's look at some of those, or stoop. Oh my goodness. I'm going to look at some of those other common letters. I haven't tried T, N, or E. I do need to figure out where the O goes. Oh, I wish Thoon were a word. T-H-O-O-N. I would try that. I don't want to repeat the S. I do want to try the T. Oh, man. Oh. It can be so many things with the double O right there. A lot of stuff with a P. I see swoop, scoop. Okay, snoop. Oh my goodness, I see everything. All right, so let's try. I could try. No, I'm not going to try point. That would put the O there. I could try inept. I could try inept. It doesn't put the O's anywhere. But it nails down some of the vowels, but I want the vowels to be O's. I want them both to show up. I don't know what to do. What if we do W-H-O-O? What else could we do? Hoot? Ooh, what if that's a word? I bet that is. No, probably without the H. Now I have to try it. I have to try it. It's a word. Oh, we got our double O's. Oh, we didn't get a T. Oh my goodness, it could still be so many things though. All right, hold on. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to put in our double O's. I'm assuming, and I think it's well, I'm actually presuming, because I think it's pretty safe to say there are no more O's in here. I don't think there are going to be any more S's in here. So what could we put? Not a Q, not an E. I think we're done with the vowels. So we can skip over those. So we've got spook. Good February word. Spoon. Spoof. Okay. And then if we do not a P there, but a K. I don't see anything for that. ZXC. A scoop? That's all I see there. VBN. A snoop? And smoot. Okay, so here's what I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have got an S in all of these. That's, of course, true because, yeah, I already got the S placed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 P's. So I definitely want to check out the P and maybe where it goes. We already have the O's figured out. I've got 1 K. I've got 2 N's. I've got 1 C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm missing something. Oh, 1 F. Okay, so I definitely need to check on the P and the N, right? And then I'd also like to check out the CK, maybe the F. So, I want to spell pink, P-I-N-C-K. Okay, hold on. I don't need to put in any vowels. We've got the vowels. If I try spook, if I try the word spook and it's not spook, I wouldn't know then if it's spoon or spoof. So that doesn't work. If I try spoon and it's not spoon, it could still be spoof or spook. That doesn't work. If I try spoof, it could be spoon or spook. That doesn't work. If I try scoop, and it's not scoop, we probably wouldn't get a C anywhere. If it's one of these, we would get, oh, if it's snoop, I would know if it's snoop because I'd get the P and not the C. If it's not here, it could still be one of 3 things, so that doesn't work. Yeah, these don't work that way. I can't use one of these as the scout word and then hope that it just ends up being it. Out of all of these, I think spook might be most likely because it is October, but I can't remember which of these have ever been used. So definitely a P. We want to try that. Probably an N. And then also CKF. So I don't know. What about the placement of the P? If I put the P at the very end, I don't have to try the C. I can get rid of the C. And it might be a lot easier to place the P here than to place the P there, unless I just put in an S. I mean, I could try the word spank. Let's look at the word spank. We don't need the S, but it would be there to help us place the P. So if I say spank, it would tell me if it's in this group or this group. Either the P is placed properly or it's not. Now, if it's in this group, I would know if it's snoop or scoop because snoop would have the N showing up somewhere. And if there's no N showing up, it would be scoop. So I would be able to determine. Okay, so now let's look at this. If I do this, I think spank is the word. I think spank is the word. Because if we get the P placed and the K placed, we know it's spook. And that's the one I'm thinking it's going to be. If we get the P placed but not the K placed, it's going to be, but we get the N, it's going to be spoon. If we get the P placed and we don't get the N or the K, it's going to be spoof. If, and I think I already went through this, we'll get the N or we won't get the N. All right, that's it. Spank. That's the scout word. S-P-O-O. No N for spoon. It's spoof. It's spoof. Oh, I think it's spoof. Okay. Q-E-Y. I should also do S-P-O. Okay. U-I-D. Spood. Spoof. Yes. Spoog. Spooge. Spoos. Spooks. Spook. Spoov. Spoob. Spoom. I think we got it. I almost put down a K. Wouldn't that be hilarious? F. We don't have the F used. I keep wanting it to be spook. All right. Let's try it. Oh, that one was torture. Torturous and tortuous. Both of those things. I love it because most things that are torturous are tortuous. All right. So now let's jump into our Quordle. That one took forever. So I'm going to try to do this as a quick Quordle. I'm going to put in 4 standard words. It's going to give me 20 unique letters, and then I'm going to be able to effortlessly solve all of the puzzles. All right, let's see. Fishy, budge, clown, tramp. We've got prude. P could go here. R, U could go here. D could go here. E, prude. We have got a U, but no M, mauve. M, A could go there. U, V could go here. We haven't tried it yet. E could go there. Mauve. We didn't pick up a V anywhere. Diner. I'm thinking this is diner. D could go here. N could go here. E could go here. R could go here. We know the E doesn't. Diner. We've got an I and we've got a Y. City. Sitsy. Zitsy, vitsy, jitsy, kitsy. Why don't I see this? I don't see what it is. I goes there, Y goes there, S goes either here or here, T goes either here or here. So if we put the S here, we could put the T here, and could we put in any of these or another I? I guess there could be another I. And I don't see that. If we put the T here, what could go there? 60. That took a while. 60. I think that's it. S can go here. I. X we have not tried yet. T can go here. 60. Okay. I almost thought, well, if the T goes here and I can't figure out what goes here, then why am I going to even try the T here? I'm not going to be able to find anything that goes there. And I did. So I shouldn't talk myself out of things. It almost proved, I wouldn't say fatal, but dangerous for my puzzle. All right, that is it for me. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.